Right. So most of the technologies that I use is like the open access, uh, but with limitations. So let's talk about the Zoom. So the benefits of using Zoom is like the first one is that it's about familiarity. So all my students are um, use the Zoom, like they familiar with using Zoom for online classes. So they just like uh join I'm gonna give them the ID, then the meeting ID, and then they just enjoy the meeting with the ID or passwords or with just link. So basically, it's easy to start to just link to the ID or passwords that I sent them, and then they join the class. So and then we interact in class. Plus, the Zooms is kind of cheap for the teachers to pay that. You can pay that for it's just like for a year. It's almost $150 for a year. So the price for the Zoom running Zoom for the all years around is just really cheap. Um, and how about the Zalo or yeah, Zalo group? So it's just kind of like the popular social media that in Vietnam. So the teacher would I created a group, and then I add my students to that group, and then we interact to each other on that group, and it's just kind of the private group. Uh, and the thing is about like, it's free, so you just sign up with your phone number, and that's it. Or about the Google Doc or Google presentation, it just really cheap. It's cheap to use, right? It's easy to use, so just with the Gmail account. So yeah, so you can create any so many presentation that you can. Um, so the first thing is like uh, it's easy to start to use, right? And the student familiar with that with these two. I just wanted to talk more about the Coursera. Um, I mean the platform that I use mainly for this activity. So at first, my student got some struggle to use Coursera because this is the first time they learned on this platform. So I have to give them um, detailed instructions on how to use this, how to apply for financial aid, how to uh, like enroll the course or some kind of tips that you learn when you study by yourself. Uh, but I don't think that is like the consideration or some kind of downsides of the Coursera. So the other thing is just about the teacher. So if you're patient enough to give the instructions for the students, so I think that's easy to use for them. Um, and the next benefits of the using this technology is about like greater better learning experience students. So they're gonna see they're gonna see their progress. So every day, so day by day. So which topic that they complete, and which topic that um, they need to learn more. Um, and what else? Uh, yeah. So all my students' performance are recorded, and they just check and they can check their own progress. Uh, so I think that I share with you about like how they check that, right? Let me see. So for demo, yeah, this one. So the students' progress. So the topic and from the beginning to the end. So they can check by themselves. Um, And what else? Ah, because this is kind of the personal, this is kind of the personal learning. So, so it's we don't need to worry about the student privacy, because that's their profile, that's their account, and then yeah, they they are they are self-responsible with their information. Okay. Let's see what else do I need to go through. Oh, the next one is about like course management. So, um, when I design the core design the activities, and I could use this these materials with resource for other classes. So I mean the course materials is it's like it doesn't change over the time. So is another benefit. Huh? What else? So I would say it's one another positive things about this technology is about the uh the like the students collaborations is just much easier when you use this technology, so they can share the information that they learn, they can share their progress to other students and to the teacher, so it's just easy and they're really fast. Um, and also they got some I mean immediate technical support from teacher May, and even like they can study with they can get the support with the chatbots from the I'm sorry, it's just like the forum, some discussion forum, or help section of the techniques. You know, there's some websites or platform that they is offer. What else here? I think it's just some kind of like benefits when they adopt these open access. And yeah, just try to take advantage of these activities. But how about what about the downsides of these technical the digital tools? To be honest, I don't think too much about this downside because like we also have a solution for that. All right. But one thing that I dislike, I don't really like about this the materials or resource. Is because it's lack of choice or flexibility. So the contents, uh, the contents of the course, the learning content on Coursera or on the material the material from the University of Manchester, we cannot I teacher and the student we cannot adjust it, we cannot change it. There's some kind of difference. I mean the 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 level of students. My students they got some struggle with their English level. So sometimes the materials from the Coursera or the other university is much more difficult for them to understand. So I have to explain for them, or I need to give them support on doing they self study. Um, so yeah, again, it's a lack of choice or flexibility. I cannot change the content of the course. So that's I want if I wanted to add some different activities for my students, so I have to design it for myself, or I need to adjust the examples or the assignments or the test, which is like more suitable for my students' level. Um, And there's one thing, there's one disadvantage of using this one it is limited functionality. So for example, like my student cannot upload their video recordings on Coursera or upload their writing assignment and that because they don't offer that. So they have to make the video and they have to send their video to me on Zello group and the social medias that I mentioned before. And this is one thing, like sometimes these videos are lost, so I cannot watch the video or I cannot read their writing assignment. So yeah, so it's pretty annoying when we use this. Not pretty annoying, but yeah, it is something I actually want to improve. The core of the platform can improve their performance. There's PD, I think that's just a minor disadvantage. It's about like we use different devices and then or different tools. So it means that my student have to create the different accounts with the different passwords. Or maybe they just use one password is all about them, but using Zoom, using Zello or Coursera, so like there's a different ID, right? Different password to remember. But I think that I recommend them to, okay, so you can use one password for uh, uh, one password, or you can log in with a Gmail. So all of this one are connected. So this is not a big deal, right? Okay. One more thing that my student just messaged me is that he's charged by Coursera because he didn't cancel the subscriptions. So you know the billing is just automatically. So if you sign up for 7 days trial and then you forget to cancel this before the trial end. So yeah, you lost money, but that is a lesson for him. So I told him before. And yeah, so I think it's just one kind of some kind of benefits and consideration when we use this tools like Zoom or Google Slides or Coursera or some open access material. All right, so thank you.